LMU identified the topic, Transparent Instruction in General Education and Gateway Courses for Student Success for the 2019 Quality Enhancement Plan. The QEP is an integral component of the reaffirmation of accreditation process within the Southern Association of Colleges and Schools Commission on Colleges. The QEP reflects and affirms a commitment to enhance overall institutional quality and effectiveness. The Transparent Instruction Framework focuses on incorporating three key aspects: purpose, tasks, and criteria. Here are reflections from the student perspective regarding LMU's QEP.
I think QEP at LMU means growth and improvement, and also a way where we can have clear communication with our professors.
For me personally, I think it means just betterment for the students.
All of my courses had the instructor's contact information right at the top of the syllabi, and I was able to go through and easily find the course learning outcomes.
I feel like once you get a syllabus, either for an in-person class or an online class, those are typically like the first things on the syllabus that you notice, especially the contact information. And then what's required is usually like before the classwork is even posted like on the syllabus.
Most, if not all, of my courses here at LMU have done a good job of outlining each major assignment and even including some of the smaller assignments and detailing how many points each of those are worth, so I have a better idea of how much I need to prioritize some assignments over others in order to expect the best possible outcome for my final grade.
Probably the best assignment I've had was an essay I had to write in microbiology. She gave us an annotated example, how she wanted each paragraph structured and what she wanted us to include in those paragraphs. So everything was very laid out. There wasn't nothing like hidden that we needed to add extra. It was just all there.
It was an assignment where we had to do a literary analysis over a piece of fantasy literature, because that's what the class was all about. However, the caveat was that it wasn't just a standard paper. We actually had to make a website and to post like an article about it. And at that point, I've never made an article before in my life, never made a web page, and it seemed really daunting, and I thought, this is just way too much. But as my teachers started to explain it more and to not only guide us on how to make it, but the importance of making one, it started to click more and I became more excited about it. And so by the time I finished my webpage and made my article, I felt really rewarded by it, and it's a skill that I still use to this day.
The discussion posts were on all the different sociology ideas we covered in that course, and so I gained a little bit of background knowledge for sociological concepts that I could apply in real life.
My life outside of school includes a lot of research now too, so it's helped a lot with that, and just knowing how to do citations is something that if you do anything in higher education or write any type of research paper, it's knowledge that you're always going to have.
Whenever I receive a grade, I'll look back at the rubric and realize, oh, okay, I see where I messed up and where those deductive points came from. So I can't say I've ever been surprised, but they have been a very beneficial tool for that.
They have been very helpful. I'm actually working on a PowerPoint for one of my nursing classes right now, and she included a rubric to help us kind of guide us through the PowerPoint, like how to do the PowerPoint, what we need to include, making sure we don't leave out anything, and it's just been very helpful so far.
Yes, they're very helpful. Almost for every single assignment that I have, I will print off the rubric and I will use it kind of as like a checklist to make sure that I've met all of the requirements and I've made all of the points necessary.
The toast speech, I think that one specifically had a very good annotated outline, because it went through how our outline was supposed to look, and then it highlighted key points and with specific comments about what we needed to do, what to include, what not to include.
For my Intro to Sociology course, the instructor did a breakdown of what was expected for the discussion post, and that made it a lot easier to do and do correctly.
So in one of my issues and ethics classes, we talked about an example. You had to basically put yourself in the position of like a police officer who was dealing with a situation where someone was being discriminated against, and I feel like there was definitely a bigger picture that the professor was kind of hinting at giving us that example for us to discuss in class. And I think that it's understanding that we all have biases and the importance of recognizing that you have those biases and working on that.
I feel like the purpose in every class I've taken has been clear as to how it can apply towards my major. So I don't believe there are any differences because I feel like they all excel in this regard.
I think QEP is a really great program. I think the plan is phenomenal.
We thank these individuals for sharing their student experiences with their classes. We look forward to continuing to make meaningful, continuous improvement in teaching and learning.